So, those shut up spells that you've done, do you think they worked? Well, I'll leave that one with you. So, just been mulling things over because it's getting to the point now where I've pretty much covered everything that you cretins have done to me behind my back. There may be minuscule things, but by and large I know all the gruesome and gory details. I know about the big players. I know about all the people who are watching us, good and bad. So I've just been sort of running things through my mind of like plans that didn't get off the ground for you imbeciles. So like for instance, before Lenny the Ladyboy decided to come over to the UK and, you know, use my identity to grant them illegal status. Before that, you were obviously still collaborating with Fatus Bastardus, you know, Jabbus Slutus, the one that's got incurable STDs, pancreas, kidneys and liver are failing, emphysema lungs, cervical cancer, and a flesh-eating disorder. Was it necrosis fasciitis? From that funeral firm, you know, the same firm that put your brother in the ground. So you were collaborating with them, so you somehow had access to the morgue where they keep all the bodies out in freezers, I presume. You know, when the rigor mortis sets in, and there's obviously someone there with a fucking panhandle that you just sort of like get into position, and start straddling it, blissfully unaware because, well, let's face it, you're not that bright, are you? Not at all. But so yeah, blissfully unaware that, you know, as the body decomposes, generally internally, then external, there's like little red flesh-eating mites that's breaking down the body, you know. And, you know, the body decomposes. And you're riding a rigor mortis panhandle while having a transferal of flesh-eating mites enter into your system through your womb. I mean, let's face it, that's not fucking working anymore. And the smell, funny smeller, ooh. So yeah, so you're literally just wasting away, and not to forget the multiple incurable STDs you and Lenny, the Ladyboy, have amassed through your debauchery, your grotesque sexual proclivities. I mean, you're not impartial to drinking a bit of urine or chowing down on some feces for cash. Yes. Oh, you know, a penchant for fucking animals. Horses, dogs, donkeys, bulls. You know. And then you've got the darker side of you, haven't you? But we'll not go into that, paedophile. But so yeah, so you and Lenny were communicating via DM as you were telling your lies about me, but really it was about you. You were telling Lenny who you were, and then projecting the blame onto me, projecting your shitty, pathetic, sad existence onto me, you know. Because like, you've been stalking us for a while, haven't you? You sad, pathetic, fat individual. And so you were discussing your plans, how you would pay Lenny, the lady boy, X amount of pounds if he gets a job done. Because this isn't Lenny's first rodeo, it turns out. Oh, Lenny's done this type of thing before. Yeah. Haven't you, Lenny? And you thought I was such an easy target. I'm so sweet and nice. Well, which is true. I can be. But like an onion, I have many layers. And that was just one. That you will never fucking see again. That's for sure. And so... you based your strategy off me being nice, while at the same time never ever actually getting to know me. And you were so gullible. Fuck me. How the fuck you successfully did what you've done? But you're so fucking gullible. So you believed a fat working class whore. You believed the lies. And because you're a greedy little bastard, that's very materialistic. And it's consumed by materialism and driven by money. I mean, you were all in. You thought, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm in. Let's do this shit. So, that aside, you were devising a strategy, right? Of somehow maybe get me to travel out to you and meet up with you at a hotel, you know, or get us to fly out. Don't worry about the money, it's all taken care of. Something like that, you know what I mean? It was all about trying to lure me in and get me to travel overseas so you could unalive me for cash. My cash that you're not getting. And then all the money that you're going to pay back to me. So yeah, that never got off the ground, which we all know, because when it came to talking to me, you were a fucking mute. You were, you know, illiterate, verbal illiterate. So you're unable to, you know, vocalize your articulations, your inability to be expressive, because, well, you're not that bright. You believe you are. You think you're some kind of mastermind fucking genius, which we all know that's not true. You still delude yourself now into believing that you've won something. Well, you've won a fat whore that robbed you of all of your money, who I told you would run rings around you over 2 years ago. But you know, you're a know-it-all. You know everything. You know everything about a person that you don't even fucking know. You knew that person even less than you knew me. And you don't even know me. But you're a greedy little bastard that loves money. So you saw an opportunity presented to you and you took it with both hands, like putting it round a big cock and squeezing it. But anyway, oh, hold on, gotta shut the gates. There we go. So yes, you're an opportunist. You're opportunistic. You see an opportunity, whether it's kosher or not, and you run for it because, you know, you do strange things for change. And we both know you're a transgender, Lenny. So we all know you're a big gay, but you'll be straight for pay. Straight. But, like, you know, you'll entertain the female, even though you look like one, but you have the internal organs of a male. You don't have a womb or ovaries. You know what I mean? You have a fake mangina, which is dry as a bucket of fucking sand. You know what I mean? And so you'll like it up the fudgy poo shoot. But anyway, you'll do strange things for change. And you thought you would devise this plan. And so you thought you would sort of like get me out there, maybe somewhere else, somewhere further afield, in this hotel, and you do your fucking bibbity bop and take us out. And like I said, that fucking failed. Because like, you don't even know how to communicate. You can communicate with imbeciles. Oh, you can do that wonderfully. I mean, the children of the imbecile that you married without a prenup, they're all idiots, and you find it very easy to talk to them because they all fucking grunters anyway. You know, they don't really have a broad view of the world. It's very myopic, very short-sighted, in fact, to the point where they can't see past the nose. And so people like that, for you, it's very easy to talk to. Oh, Chaffinch. But someone like me, no. Too fucking wise for an imbecile like you, no matter how you want to delude yourself. Because if you were such a fucking genius, and the mastermind that you claim to be, shouldn't I not be here now? I mean, you've already run out of time. You know. So anyway, that strategy failed. Obviously. And so then you were lured to the UK by the fat wench to execute another strategy of trying to come and approach me. Yeah? Because little did you know, or unbeknownst to you at the time, little did you know, that Fatty Bomb Bomb was already riddled with the pox in the box area. And she wanted to destroy your life anyway because she was jealous of you and your career, which you fucked well and truly. I mean, my God, your whole life is just a catastrophe at this point. And so you were scissoring, you know what I mean, munching the rug, and all the while she was burning the fuck out of you. But you're a dirty little bastard yourself, and you like your back door poked by many prongs of different shapes and sizes. So you're both down with that shit anyway, and you two Luciferians. You like molesting kids, sacrificing kids, drinking piss and eating shit, you know. You're all down with that sort of thing, you know. Which I never will be, ever. Which created quite the dilemma for an imbecile like yourself. So you thought you would approach us, and so the first attempt was at the local jet garage. You know, as she'd hacked into my phone and you were tracking us by my GPS and you were fucking monitoring me wherever I went. And then all of a sudden, this little gimp pixie appears in the queue with a big smile on its face, as if I'm just going to stop and talk to you. No, I just walked right past you, fucking ignored you. Boom! That fucking failed. So you did some more fucking magic. You know, you black magic. That's affecting you more than it will ever leave a mark on me. That's for fucking sure. But, so, you know, because you're an immature, brainless fucktard who throws massive temper tantrums, huge fits, a raging screamer where you stamp your feet and squeeze your imaginary testicles because you had them cut off. Or you took your balls under your thong or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Let them hang out now and again. You know, let the circulation back in. But anyway, yeah, so that plan failed. So, being the daft cunt that you are, not getting the message, you know, clearly not getting the message, you try to meet us in the co-op as you were stalking us around the fucking aisles, following us around as I'm trying to avoid you because I know it's you, you horrible smelly bastard. And as soon as I saw you, it's like, Jesus Christ, that's a big fucking skull for a female. Like, I know the males have a larger skull than the female, but fuck me. You had no ass. I take it your BBL fucking leaked all out. What a waste of money that was. Mind you, you've wasted your money on all sorts. That backfired. But anyway, you were starting us around, you wait until I fucking got to the checkout, and you were edging closer to us, and I was just fucking repulsed by your energy, trying to, like, you know, get away from you. And you did some kind of... And what did I do? That's right, I fucking ignored you. Like the last time at the fucking Jet Garage, you got blanked. You got ignored. Still you don't get the fucking message. And so you're somehow thinking that you can approach me, talk to us, which you couldn't even fucking do anymore. What were you waiting for me to talk to you? Well, I knew it was you. I don't fucking like you. I want absolutely fucking nothing to do with you. You got AIDS off me sister. For fuck's sake. But anyway, now who wants to do with it? Who wants anything to do with someone who's at fucking sex? Like all of the family, not only family but the friends in the entire community, that you spread the fucking AIDS that you got off that fat bastard. But anyway, so you hoping that you could somehow love bombers or whatever, and somehow fucking poison me drink or whatever, trying to get in so you could slowly fucking harvest all my energy or all that bollocks. Well, that backfired, didn't it? So you had another fucking fit of rage, another temper tantrum, smashing things, you know, just like that fat bitch that you got married to who fleeced you of all your fucking money, and now you're like sort of like broke, busted and disgusted because you're fucking stupid, you're useless. I knew you were useless almost 2 years ago. It's been almost 2 years now, and you're still getting no further forward, and you're still strategizing, using my fucking ID, doing all kinds of fraud, all kinds of tax evasion, getting houses in my fucking name, stealing fucking houses, using the house as an Airbnb, I gather. So there's a lot of fucking rent you owe me, isn't it? You're being investigated by the fucking HMRC, should I say, His Majesty's Revenue and Customs, because you've stolen my national insurance number, you've used my identity, you've forged my signature, you've done all kinds of fucking fraud, you're trying to pin all this shit on me when I've been nowhere near the vicinity of where these, you know, fraudulent activities have taken place. You've got Ben Coppers fucking trying to frame us, adding things to me fucking criminal record, trying to frame us with the AI software. Right? None of this is fucking work, and then you keep going to the Crown Prosecution Services, telling the investigators in the courts everything you're doing, and then fucking blaming me, so then you had us under investigation. Yeah? Based on nothing but fucking lies told by yourself. I mean, like, how fucking stupid, like, you know what I mean? So you've told all these fucking lies, you've had us put under investigation, you've said that I'm a drug dealer, I'm a fucking prostitute, I make my money through illegal fucking activities, which have all been proven to be false, by the way, which is, you know, triggered an investigation into yourself. And then you're constantly making all these fucking false reports. The amount of fucking police I've had in my door over the last year is fucking ridiculous. You've had us fucking homeless. You've tried to have us starving in the fucking streets. You know what I mean? Right? You're telling people I've got an incurable STD. You're telling people I'm fucking dead. You're getting a doctor to write out a fake death certificate. You're getting fucking therapists to write fucking notes about my fucking mental health, and I don't even know who these fucking people are. I've had nothing to do with them. And they can't even prove me going in there. Like, I've had nothing to do with this fucking doctor from the surgery. Your pal, your fucking pal in the secret society, yeah, the pedo club. Right now, the fucking death certificate. And you're trying to get all this fucking fake evidence, like I've signed over fucking power of attorney to you because you're trying to make people think I'm fucking incompetent and then I can't look after myself. While all the time I'm looking after my fucking mother, cooking, cleaning, washing, fucking gone shopping. And you having us under investigation. Like, are you that fucking dense that you think you can do all these things and it's not going to have like a fucking a consequence for your actions? You know, actions have consequences. Like, you're not that fucking smart, are you? Like, you're not fucking smart at all, to be honest with you. And the fucking, like, soon as, and like, in fact, as soon as I got back from Edinburgh, when I was like on the fucking streets, no more than fucking 5 hours later, you had us arrested for fucking false charges. And then you had the same, like, you had the coppers come again days later trying to arrest us for the same fucking charge that I got clean of. I mean, these fucking imbeciles you've got, these bent coppers you've got working for you, they're not the fucking brightest of people. Like, fucking hell. And they're all fucking clowns. And they're all under investigation because of a daft cunt like you, or because you fucking want money. And let's put it this way, whatever this inheritance is, it's substantial because no one goes to the fucking lengths you went to for fucking chump change. So, you know, which leads us to like another point. Like, are you actually my fucking family? Because I don't think you are. At all. I get the fucking feeling I was switched at birth or I was adopted. Because I remember Christopher telling us when I was a fucking kid that I was adopted. And like, my so-called mother screamed at him to shut up. Like, unnatural. Or whenever I was fucking watching like documentaries on the telly and like the people saying, "No, I found out when I was adopted." It was just my mother's reaction, the way she would, you know where you come from, and like it never fucking sat right with us. And for many years, the way she would behave, I was like saying, "Are you actually my mother?" And I know she's a fucking liar. She's just like all of you, lying cunts. So, so you've been keeping fucking secrets hid from me for a long time. That's for sure. But yeah, so you've been going to the Crown Prosecution Service saying I'm spreading a sexually transmitted disease because you need that to stick in order for her to win this fucking court case where you've got all this fake evidence. So that's why you were sending fucking Lenny the ladyboy in, because you gave Lenny the fucking incurable STD in the hopes that that daft cunt could fucking love bomb me or whatever the fuck your plan was. So that hasn't worked out. So, you know what I mean? You're panicking over that one, and then you're trying to tell every cunt that I'm dead, or you're boasting to these pricks in the group chat on WhatsApp. Oh, he's going to be dead at this point. He's going to be dead at that point. You've got the death certificate. You've got the life insurance policy. You're fucking borrowing money left, right, and centre from fucking loan sharks, from the fucking government. I mean, let's not forget about the business loan that you use to pay every cunt to stalk us with. You know what I mean? And then you've been dealing drugs, or you've got a huge fucking drug addiction as well as alcohol addiction. The lot of yous are, because you're all fucking mentally unstable, unbalanced, can't sleep, fucking going through all the range of fucking negative emotions. And you've been making all these false statements, this investigator, and you've been trying to get them to stick, or you've been trying to find some way to have tangible proof of evidence. You know what I mean? Which you haven't got. And you're fucking panicking about that. Just like you can't kill us, which you've been trying to do. So you're panicking about that. You've blew a fucking fortune on fucking witch doctors and fucking practitioners of all varying degrees of fucking dark magic to try and end my life, which hasn't fucking worked. And it's just, each time it backfires, it's just driven you more and more insane. While at the same time going around telling everyone that I'm fucking insane. That's backfired because, like, people aren't stupid, they've got their own eyes, you know. They can say that I'm just doing what I always do, going off for fucking walks. I'm not bothering anyone, I'm minding my own business, I'm not acting erratically. You know, you're trying to throw this fucking chaos and confusion. Fucking like memory, like I'm hearing all these things like memory magic or mind control, or how you want to try and kidnap us, rape, torture and murder with your Gaylord pals in the music industry that you've teamed up with, because they are part of these fucking pedo societies, but they like to keep secrets, and none of it's fucking works, and you've just like, your mind's gone at this point. And then you have that fucking clown who like lost his shit just because I looked at him at my brother's funeral. I mean, who in the right mind tries to start a fight on a family member's funeral, right? And this is the same fucking idiot that was like making all these outrageous claims about my mental stability. He's not coming to the funeral, he's not showing any love, because he's fucking nuts. And I'm like looking at him thinking like, this from a daft bastard who couldn't handle me staring at him. Straight away he was like throwing out the insults, which just fucking bounced off us. So I knew exactly what I was doing. Like you're insecure. He's insecure, that fucking idiot that likes to shag ladyboys with his small dick. You know what I mean? Because you had to use the strap on there, you know, get some the pleasure going for Lenny. Because Lenny likes some fucking big and thick, I saw here. Well, one thing's for sure, I mean, he himself is big and thick in more ways than one. As in thick as fook. I like to make that joke. Like, I wish me cock was as thick as him, you fucker. Thick as fuck, so yeah. So while he's making like all these outrageous claims, because we all know you've like written from a script, you've all said the same thing, every single one of you. And like, some of the family members have been talking to, like, you know, playing dumb, as if they don't know what's going on and they've done nothing wrong and they're not in no group chat on WhatsApp while speaking to the group chat on WhatsApp. Like, they're not stalking us online, talking about where they like to relocate to what fucking country and things like that, and then giving us a look to see what my reaction will be. Like, you're all just a bunch of fucking liars, you're all as guilty as each other. And ipso facto, you're all going to get arrested. But yeah, you're all panicking. You're all panicking because none of your plans are working. They're all majorly backfiring. Right? And you've been making all these lies to the investigators, to the CPS, that's the Crown Prosecution Services in the UK. And you've got no fucking proof. And so you've been going out, so when you realise you couldn't fucking like affect us in these ways, you just started a massive fucking smear campaign with your psychological operation, your PSYOP, with your pedo politicians and your ex-fucking army. I mean, them cunts wouldn't even fucking be able to handle what you put me through. And these cunts have served. Why, one of them anyway, who probably hasn't even fucking seen any action. Psychologically, he looks like a fucking... Psychologically, he already looks like he's fucking broken. And I think I know exactly who it fucking is, and then you've got other clowns on the estate. And the amount of fucking people you've got involved. But yeah, nothing's working. and you've now found yourself in legal trouble. We all know, especially you, fatty, you don't have a job anymore. You've been caught embezzling. Now you've been suspended without pay pending a further investigation. It's only a matter of time before you get called to court, and all your fake evidence that you've got, the investigative team know it's all fucking fraud. And you'll find your pedo fucking judge won't be there when you go to court. No. You'll find it's a new judge on the scene. A judge who takes no shit, especially from greasy fuckers like you. And you know, this judge is a walking polygraph. You know, he's a bullshit artist. And he believes in justice. And he's going to throw the fucking book at you because it's just ridiculous. The lengths you've gone to for fucking money that you're not even going to get. And you've racked up this huge amount of debt. You've got loan sharks paying for your blood. You know, you've got drug dealers that you owe. Oh yes. There's a thought. Because I noticed, like, when I went to the doctors to pick up my mother's prescription because she's a diabetic. Right? So I went to the doctors to pick up a prescription. And lo and behold, I saw one of the little fucking parasites working in the chemist. In the back room doing prescriptions. So is that one of the cunts that's been stealing medication for you to fucking poison people? Have you been like stealing like strong fucking like opiates and things like that from the doctor's office? Is the doctor that you've teamed up with, you know, your pedo pal from the pedo society that you like to keep secret? Is he just letting this fucking happen? And is that how you've been fucking poisoning people? Because you've been stealing fucking prescribed like prescription medication from the pharmacists, the chemists. But you know, like, the things you've been doing, your plans, it's all backfired and you've got no fucking evidence. You're basically fucked. One of you won exactly. Incurable STDs, ill health, alcohol and drug addictions. And you're all have been initiated into poverty. You're broke, you're desperate. The remaining funds that you have are dwindling away fast because you're a fucking addict. A huge fucking addict with a lot of problems. You look like shit. You smell like shit. You are shit because, you know, you are what you eat, and that's why you look like shit. So I'm not sure what it is that you think you've won in your delusional reality, but it isn't no victory. If you mean going to a fucking mental institution is a victory, then yeah, you've won. And that's exactly where you're going, to the fucking nutty ward. And let's not forget, you're heavily under investigation. But you're clueless and heavily in denial. And essentially I'm just repeating myself at this fucking point. Like there's you know what I mean? I think I've covered a lot of this. You know, you've got a bent politician that is somehow turning a blind eye to like these fucking fake businesses that you've got set up for money laundering. He's a part of it. He's been blackmailed as well because he's a paedophile. I mean, a lot of these politicians are. And they're all in the pedo club. A lot of these so-called political leaders for the political parties they aren't leaders. No way. Especially this clueless cunt that's for the Tories. He doesn't even know how to use a fucking hammer properly. What the fuck can he lead? No, he's just a puppet. He's a puppet that someone else has got his hand up his arse and works him like a fucking puppet. And this two-horse fucking pony show of political parties. I mean, then you've got the expressionist fucking moron that always looks like he's the first one to catch under a fucking fart. You know, that fucking rejected overwhelming evidence to prove that Jimmy Savile was a nonce that he said was insufficient. You know, Sir Keir fucking Starmer. Conservatives and Labour are two cheeks of the same fucking arse, which is connected to a fucking ring piece. But anyway, corruption is fucking rife in this country, and it's full of dirty bastards who are all fucking panicking because you can't get rid of me. And so justice will prevail. There's going to be big fucking changes that are just around the corner. And well, there's all kinds of changes coming to the United Kingdom because people, let's face it, are just getting sick of the fucking idiots that run this country. They've ran it into the ground. And well, I hate to say it, but the precipitation of civil war, I can smell it in the air. Much the same for America, because the people have had enough, being treated like second-class citizens in their own country, or because they have a mind of their own and an opinion that's not in line with the fucking agenda. But anyway, that's for another story. But just so you know, you're never going to succeed. The cycle has been completed, right? I'm not going through this shit with a bunch of fucking idiots, right? I want nothing to do with you people. You can't send in that clueless cunt, because I know it's a fucking man, and I know it's a fucking paedophile. And stop sending in fucking duck lips. It's a fucking, like a living blow-up doll, them fucking lips. It's not even attractive. It's like you're getting a blow-up doll, right? And you've pumped it up, but there's a bit too much fucking air went into the lips. It just looks fucking, yeah, it looks fake, it looks plastic. And it's not attractive. And I'd rather have a fucking blow-up doll. You know what I mean? Because fucking duck lips has got HIV. She fraternises with you fucking weirdos. And stop sending the... You keep doing the same things. They're predictable, it's fucking boring. I don't give a fuck if she's put highlights in her fucking hair. It still doesn't take away from the fact that she's got an incurable STD. That she's never going to pass on to me because... Anyway, I'm just too many steps ahead of you. I mean, I'm playing chess. I'm being strategic. You clowns are just fucking leapfrogging in any direction you want and hoping that you're going to get something to fucking land or stick. Because you're not very bright. But, I think I'll leave it there, right? But like, it's like, all I'm getting now with the messages, everything's starting to close out now, right? It's not that far now. It's not a kick in the arse off of coming to a conclusion of you being fucking arrested, right? Because you've got legal issues anyway. It's all going to go against you. Your time's over. There's no continuing. There's no way I'm submitting to a fat bitch and a 4-foot fucking ladyboy. You know, you will submit to me. You know what I mean? But I'm 6'4". No, sorry, 6'3". Tell a lie. I'm 6'3", maybe 6'4", and I've got my hiking boots on. I'm 6'3". I'm well built, and I could overpower you two fucking clowns like that, right? So just snap out of it, you stupid cunts. You don't know us, right? You don't know us at all, right? You've coached a fucking idiot just to be an idiot. You've coached an idiot who doesn't know how to fucking express themselves emotionally. Their articulation, verbal articulation is non-existent. You've been told by countless readers many times that it's not going to go in your favour, that you will never be a part of my life again, and that you're just failures. That's going into abject poverty, you know, and you're going to be evicted soon, unless it's already happened and you're just trying to keep it quiet, like you're fucking embezzling. Look, you had all the odds in your favour and you failed, right? It's been proven to you time and time again that I'm not to be messed with. I'm to be left alone. And the more you keep fucking about, the more one of your friends and families starts dropping off the bark. I mean, karma's indiscriminate. It will just pick off anyone at any time when it feels like it. And that's exactly what's happening. So all you fucking pals that you brought into this, all their family and friends are suffering. You know what I mean? That and the fact that they're all talking about you behind your back. They all know you're a fucking weirdo. They all know you're a dirty cunt. That you're not to be trusted. And then you're going around bragging to people. Well, you have been going around bragging to people with your big mouth about what you've been doing to me behind my back. So they know only too well you're not to be someone. You're not someone to be trusted. That you're just a fucking idiot. You're a dirty cunt. You're not loyal. There's no moral fibre in your being. And that you're just an absolute waste of fucking space. You're an oxygen thief. You're a fucking parasite. You're a pest. You're an irritant. You know, you're like thrush. You're an irritating cunt. But we'll just leave it there. But your time's done. It's over. And you're not going to do anything to me. You've been told. You've even been fucking lambasted by readers, because they know you're a dirty bastard. And you've got loads of practitioners casting fucking spells on you now. You're in ill health, you're dropping a bit, and you're just in denial about it. Living out some delusional fantasy of this illusionary victory that you think you've gained. But you're just a natural born loser. A spineless coward who talks a lot. Now you're all good at that. You all give it the big talk. You talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk. Especially that fucking clown son of yours. He's trying to act all big and brave in front of all of his fucking gypsies, tramps and thieves. Do you know what I mean? But then once the audience goes away, silence. You don't hear a fucking pin drop. That's why I don't take imbeciles like that seriously. Because he's just a fucking coward like you. You're good at bullshitting, talking shit behind me back. You and the rest of the cunts that's involved. But yeah, you're finished. And my life is just beginning. And when all is said and done, this is Nightfly 777 signing off.